Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited because I have teamed up with Skinstore.com, and in honor of Skin Cancer Awareness Month, which is in the month of May, I have been testing a bunch of different popular SPFs, and today I was going to share those with you, as well as share not only one discount code but two that you can use at skinstore.com to invest in one of the best anti-agers there is, SPF. So if you're interested in seeing my roundup of SPFs, got a little touch of everything in here, as well as grabbing those discount codes, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, I am so excited to be participating in this SPF campaign because I have learned the hard way how important SPF is. I spent a very long time back in the day trying to get tan, even though I have sort of fair light skin. I have skin that easily burns, and I spent all these years trying to get tan, even possibly going to tanning beds. I know, that's how bad it was. And now, as I've gotten older and all of the sun damage is coming out, I so wish that I had just worn SPF. It is truly one of the best anti-aging things you can do for your skin is to wear SPF daily, not just on your face but all over your body, to protect from those harmful rays. So I have been testing out a bunch of new SPFs that I'm excited to share with you, and I've got a little touch of everything. So I'm going to start with two face sunscreens, and these happen to be tinted. So I have found that during the summer months I often just like to use tinted SPFs as my foundation, and I found two really good ones for you. So we're going to start with the Elta MD. This is the UV Restore. This is broad spectrum SPF 40, and this is supposed to have a universal tint that's not going to kind of cast any kind of gray. This is what I'm wearing today with just a little bit of powder on my skin, and I did use a bronzer to kind of give myself a fake tan because that's the best way to go. So I'm going to give you a swatch first, and this particular formula of the Elta MD UV Restore is oil free, and this is 100% physical sunscreen. So let's briefly talk about physical sunscreens versus chemical sunscreens, and sometimes companies will do a mix of both physical and chemical sunscreen. So physical sunscreens are basically composed of usually titanium dioxide or zinc oxide, and many people think of zinc oxide is from the lifeguards who would coat their noses with that white zinc oxide at the pool. So I understand people's hesitancy towards that white cast, but things have come a long way since then, and the white cast will kind of melt into your skin and not give you a completely ghostly look. So a physical sunblock is going to sit on top of your skin and reflect the sun rays away from you. So it literally blocks the rays from your skin. With a chemical sunscreen, it's going to absorb into the skin and then absorbs UV rays. It converts the rays into heat and releases them from the body. The active ingredients in chemical sunscreens include avobenzoin, octinoxate, and oxybenzoin. And I personally find that my skin tends to like physical sunscreens better, but I can do a mix of both as well. The key is to just find a sunscreen that you enjoy using, that you will use on a daily basis, and one that has at least an SPF of 30 in it. So the reason I like the UV Restore Broad Spectrum SPF 40 is that it is 100% physical sunscreen that improves sun-damaged skin. This advanced formula contains squalene, which restores skin's natural moisture and suppleness. And this one is a mix of both titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. This is super moisturizing, you guys. It does make my skin feel supple. This is oil-free, it is fragrance-free, pretty much free of anything that can irritate your skin, and it is tinted, so this is something that I love to wear in the summer. Just gonna slap this on kind of like a foundation and get the benefit of having an SPF 40 in it. So this one I think is great for all skin types, and especially if you're looking for something that is going to kind of take the place of a foundation, I think you're really going to like this Elta MD UV Restore. Next I have the Elta MD UV Elements, and this again is a tinted moisturizer, but it is an SPF of 44, and this one is also water resistant for up to 40 minutes. So this is one that I'm going to reach for, like if I'm going to be running and sweating, or if I'm going to be going swimming, I'm going to pull out the Elements. Again, this is a tinted SPF here, and as you will see, you guys, it is going to blend into the skin. It does not have a gray cast to it, and you will see that the tint is very mild. It's just going to sink into my skin tone right here. This is another really good one for anyone with sensitive skin. I have found that anybody with sensitive skin tends to do better with physical sunscreens using that titanium dioxide and zinc oxide mix, and that is what is included in this Elta MD UV Elements. This would be the gentlest out of all of the SPFs I'm talking about. This is even recommended post-procedure, so a really fantastic sensitive skin kind of SPF. This one is ultra hydrating, includes hyaluronic acid, quenches dry skin, and visibly minimizes the appearance of fine lines for a more vibrant look. It is oil-free, fragrance-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, sensitivity-free, non-comedogenic, and water-resistant for up to 40 minutes. So this one is another one that I really like, but I tend to use this if I'm going to be running and sweating, or I'm going to be going swimming. So kind of like my water resistant one versus the Restore, which I tend to just use as a tinted kind of SPF kind of foundation. And I do have a special discount code to share with you on these Elta MD SPFs. It is ABBYXELTA, and I will leave that down in the description box so you can take advantage of a discount on these awesome SPFs. Next, I want to talk about the Daily Defense. This is the Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Plus from PCA Skin, and this one is going to be a mix of chemical and physical sunscreens. So this one is going to be a more traditional white/clear SPF. I love the fact that it has an SPF of 50. It also has a very elegant kind of silky kind of texture to the SPF, really easy to use, and it works as a perfect canvas to makeup. So I think anybody who wants something that's going to give them SPF protection, but that's going to play really nicely with makeup, it's not going to make their skin feel greasy or heavy or anything like that, I think you're really going to like this PCA one. And of course, I think that the higher the SPF, the better. I tend to always focus on 50 or above, especially on my face sunscreen. And although I have fussy sensitive skin, I do not have any trouble with this mix of chemical and physical sunscreen. I've also heard from some people where they do not like physical sunscreens. They do better with a mix of the chemical and physical. They find that it's just a little bit silkier in nature, easier to kind of put on their skin. I think this is one that's fantastic before makeup, really plays well and does not have a tint. So highly recommend Daily Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Plus from PCA Skin. Another beautiful SPF that's a mix of chemical and physical is from Appian. This is a long time favorite. I used to use the whole entire Appian skincare line, including this Ultra Shield SPF 50. This again is not going to have any tint to it. This is another one that plays so nicely with makeup. This is going to feel ultra light on your skin. It absorbs really quickly, and I find that this one gives me kind of a pretty little glow on my skin. It will sink in, but it'll give me just kind of a nice little natural healthy glow. Again, I love the fact that it's an SPF 50, but this is another one that's going to play super nicely with makeup. This light, quick absorbing, broad spectrum sunscreen helps protect the skin from damaging UV radiation, responsible for premature aging and skin cancer. This is non-sensitizing, cosmetically elegant formula. It's going to provide high sun blocking efficacy without white residue, making it ideal for use under makeup. This is also fortified with antioxidants for enhanced barrier repair and anti-inflammatory benefits. Very water resistant. Then last but not least, we cannot forget our body. I tend to be super good about using SPF on my skin, but then forget about my body. And I have fallen in love with the Color Science. This is the Sun Forgettable Total Protection Body Shield. This is an SPF 50. This is a physical sunscreen that contains 12% of zinc oxide, and this is fantastic, you guys. You want to make sure that you shake it really well before putting it on, and then we'll just rub this in. It's going to have a little bit of a thicker consistency than the ones that I've shared for the face. This is for the body, and it's got a nice silky kind of texture. This one does have a little bit of a white cast that will melt into your skin, so do not worry. And one other tip is you want to make sure that you put SPF on behind your ears, your neck, and then of course your hands. So when I'm putting on my sunscreen in the morning on my face, I always take a minute to put some on my hands, because this is where we also tend to show our age, is our hands. So you want to protect your entire body, not just your face. And I love that this is just super moisturizing, easy to use, and it just sinks right into your skin. Ensure head-to-toe protection against harmful environmental stressors with the Unforgettable Total Protection Body Shield SPF 50, a water and sweat resistant sunscreen lotion that offers broad spectrum defense. This is fueled by the brand's exclusive barrier forming Environ Screen technology. The lightweight, antioxidant packed formula harnesses the power of mineral oxides to protect skin against external aggressors, including UVA pollution, blue light, and infrared radiation. Shea butter intensely moisturizes, softens, and conditions skin while including soothing agents that instantly calms. Delivering invisible coverage in a universal shade, the Body Shield works on all skin types and tones. This is suitable for all skin types. It's oil-free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic. And I'm excited because I have a 25% off code off these three SPFs, and that code is ABBY25. So I'm hoping that you will pick one or more of these SPFs to try. We are coming into the spring, summer season where SPF is even more important because we'll be spending more time outside. But honestly, you need to be wearing SPF 365 days a year. I have found that once you find an SPF that you truly love, then you will use it. So it's worth kind of exploring a few different picks. Now, I often get asked, how much SPF do you need to use? Generally, the company has given you the proper pump size that comes out. That's like one serving of SPF. But as a general rule of thumb, that says 2 fingers worth of SPF for your face. So usually your index finger and the next one right next to it. This should be the amount, or if you want to think about it in teaspoons, it's about a half a teaspoon worth of SPF for your face, or about the size of a lima bean. So you definitely want to be generous. I like to coat it on, and I usually put 2 pumps of SPF all over my face every single day. Now on your body, they generally say the size of a shot glass. That's about 1 ounce of product to put all over your body, and want to remind you not to forget like the tops of your feet, the backs of your ears, your neck. There's always little places that we do not necessarily think to put sunscreen on, and you don't want to get a burn. So really coat yourself up with SPF, you guys. It is the best anti-ager out there. I wish I had listened to that previously, and now I'm feeling like I have to do laser treatments and stuff to get rid of all the sun damage that I created when I was younger. So if there's anybody young watching my channel, please go ahead, use that SPF. Find one that you like for both your face and your body, and apply that SPF generously all over. I promise you will thank me later on in life when your skin is youthful and glowing, because you have been taking care of it by protecting it from those harmful UV rays. So can't emphasize that enough. Best anti-ager out of all my expensive products that I like to use on my face. The most important one is my SPF. There's honestly so many good ones out there, and to get you started, again, I've got 2 different codes to share with you. I have one for the Elta MD SPFs, and then I have a 25% off code for these ones. So I will link everything below in the description box, but just wanted to thank Skinstore.com for teaming up with me for Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Huge proponent of SPF, especially if it's going to protect your beautiful skin, which is your largest organ. So you guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and I will be back with another video soon.